is going on, guys? Welcome to another Reckless Gaming video. And today, guys, it is your boy, the one and only ZRZ, back with another video. I'm going to bring you guys, brought to you by the Reckless Gaming team, a Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer best settings video. All right, guys, so I'm sure a lot of you guys have been trying to figure out what's the best way to be playing at the best capacity you possibly can. How are people playing so well? If you guys want to know how you guys can be playing like some of the Reckless Gaming team members just like this,
Sure, Woody.
well, today, guys, today's your lucky day. I'm going to be giving you guys the best settings you possibly can use right now in Modern Warfare 3 to help you play like some of the team members on Reckless Gaming right now, to be playing at the absolute best that you possibly be playing at. Dropping 50 plus kills, 100 plus kills, double DNAs, getting the highest streaks possible, all that in one video right here today, guys. Before we do get into the settings videos for you guys today, do me a favor and drop a like for the Reckless Gaming team. Don't forget to sub to the channel as well. This is the team channel for Reckless Gaming. Don't forget to drop that sub button if you know what I'm saying. And let's hop straight into the settings for you guys today. Alright, guys, so the very first thing we're going to get into today, guys, as you guys are watching this beautiful gameplay in the background, we are going to get into our controller settings. Now, for my controller players, you guys have very specific settings you guys can rock with, you know what I'm saying? But the very first thing we're going to go down to is, if you guys don't already know, is going to be the dead zone inputs. Alright, guys, if you guys don't know about dead zone inputs, it is in the controller settings down below at the very bottom. You're going to go in there, and the dead zones that we recommend on the Reckless team that you play on is a left stick min of 4, left stick max of 80, right stick min of 4, and a right stick max of 75. Now, this is a great way to counteract those of you who have a little bit of a stick drift in your analogs, you know what I'm saying? It also is a great way to pretty much better your accuracy when it comes to shooting your weapon and looking left and right and up and down. It just has a little bit of a stop to where your analogs are going to move as far as in the direction of where you're looking or aiming at. So we recommend using these exact dead zones for you guys today. The next thing we're going to go to, guys, is going to be aiming. All right, guys, so in aiming we have horizontal stick sensitivity, and we have, of course, vertical stick sensitivity. Now, I've asked a lot of the ZR members where they typically played at, and pretty much an average is roughly around between a 6 and a 10. Okay, so with that being said, we came to a consensus that the best area for us to play at is a 6 and a 6. All right, so a horizontal stick sensitivity is at a 6, and a vertical stick sensitivity is at a 6 as well. Then we're gonna go down to ADS sensitivity multiplier, you know what I'm saying? And the best thing we have right now for that is gonna put it at a 0.80. all right, guys, 0.80 is just enough so that when you're going to be aiming in and shooting at these targets, this helps to slow down your aiming when you're looking left and right and up and down. It is better for accuracy players, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get better at pretty much locking on your shot and pretty much being able to smoothly track an enemy player while you're shooting at them, this alongside of ADS sensitivity multiplier down at the bottom, put them both at a 0.80. This is going to pretty much help you be able to control that aiming horizontal curve and that vertical curve at the same time, pretty much bettering you to be able to track your enemies as best as possible. Next thing we're going to go down to is aim response curve. Okay, guys, aim response curve, we want to make sure this is set to a dynamic. All right, dynamic is going to help better your experience as a player when it comes to your movement, you know what I'm saying? Be able to move more dynamically and more of that using that S-curve mapping of your analog. It's going to allow you to be able to move a lot better and pretty much control the way you move a lot better, so that you'll be able to take on as many gunfights as possible and pretty much be able to turn on people and do some crazy clutch kills using this dynamic aim response curve type. Next thing we're gonna go down to, guys, is make sure your target aim assist is always on. I cannot stress this enough. If your aim assist is not on as a controller player, you are on console, therefore you have target aim assist. For my PC players, they don't necessarily have this specific advantage like console players do, so take advantage of this while you can. Underneath that is something that's also very important, is going to be aim assist type. Now, for my new players who are not really used to or not really good when it comes to your accuracy, keep this on focusing. Focusing is better for those newly analog players, you know what I'm saying? If you're not really good with your accuracy too well, focusing is going to help you put a little bit more force on your aim assist to help you pretty much lock on targets a lot better, okay? Now, for my people who are more accurate, you're good with your shot. You know how to lock on the targets. You know how to track very, very well. Go to precision. Precision is more for you. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna help you even increase that accuracy a little bit even more. All right. Use precision. It's gonna help you lock onto your targets better for you, for these accurate players. Next thing we're gonna go over to is gameplay, guys. Gameplay is where everything else, as far as your movement, you know what I'm saying, how you play the game, how you move in the game, this is where it all happens in the gameplay. So first thing we're gonna go to is the automatic sprint. Turn automatic sprint on. Make sure this setting is not off. I'm telling you, we have it automatically sprint on. This is gonna help you to always consistently be moving around the map. You feel what I'm saying? You don't have to do too much with your analog. You know what I'm saying? It always has you automatically sprinting. And of course, with one click, you can go into tag sprint. It just makes the gameplay and the flow of your game movement a lot more smoother when you're running around the map and you're running and gunning. Go down one below. You should see where it says slide, maintained, sprint. Make sure this is turned on. Now, what this does is pretty much, as you can see, it says continue to sprint after performing a slide. This helps also with your movement, making your movement as smooth as possible, because now you're moving around the map. You're also sliding, but you're also continuing to sprint after that slide. So you're pretty much moving a lot faster around the map. You're pretty much gonna be able to get in and out of gunfights a lot quicker with this slide, maintain, sprint movement. All right, guys, this is why you see all these movement kings. They're moving so quick because they have a slide, maintain, sprint on. Go down to where it says slide/dive behavior. Now guys, there's a new thing where it says hybrid. Hybrid is tap only to slide, tap while holding, sprint input to dive. Now I've seen a lot of people play with the hybrid setting on. I personally have not used it. I'm pretty sure a lot of the ZR members also have not tried it. A lot of them probably have, and a lot of them have it. From what I know, and what most of us also know here, is that slide only is the one thing that you want to play around with. Like I said, sliding is like a great movement speed. Diving is like if you want to just, you know, mess around and dive off top things and stuff like that. But slide is the main thing that you want to focus on, because slide is also part of your movement when you're getting around the map faster. Getting in and out of gunfights, running away from gunfights, being smart with your movement, have slide only on. Okay guys, the next thing we're going to get into is audio mix. Now, if you guys do not know, MW3, when it comes to the audio, it is crucial that you have good headphones and also good audio settings. All right, guys. So the very first thing we have in audio mix is going to be the audio mix settings, which, as you guys can see, if you guys are not playing with headphone-based boost, you definitely should have this on. It helps with the bass of sound in the general game. This is one thing I recommend putting on when it comes to any headset. Okay, honestly, it's probably the best one to use. All right, we're gonna go down to where it says master game volume. Now, if you guys hit the drop down menu, which is X for my Xbox players, you guys can see it shows everything as far as the master game volume. What I recommend doing is turn your gameplay music volume down as low as possible. Keep it below a 10. Anywhere below a 10 is fine. All right, I recommend turning it off, but because I personally like to have the music on a little bit, I have it on 6. Dialogue, you do not need. Turn it completely off. You feel what I'm saying? The main thing you want to focus on having at 100% is effects volume. If you guys do not know, I'm pretty sure you guys have been playing this game for so long now. You guys should know by now that footsteps are very loud in the game. They recently reduced them, but they are very still loud. And of course, sound effects, nades, footsteps, people jumping in water, different things like that is stuff that you want to hear in the game. So turn effect volume all the way up, and everything else should be at least below a 10. Okay, at least below 10. Come down to where it says functionalities and make sure your mono audio setting is set to off. What this does, right, if you have this setting on, what it does, it makes it so that everything that you hear is coming out on both earphones. Okay, you do not want that. You want to be able to hear everything that's coming from your left direction, everything that's coming from your right direction. You want everything to be directional. So what this turns off, it allows you to hear everything in directional. So if something's coming from your left, you hear on your left earphone. If something's coming from your right, you hear from your right earphone. Okay, so make sure mono audio is turned off. This is a big advantage to have in the game because you want to be able to hear footsteps and directional footsteps. As far as graphics goes, guys, when we go into the field of view setting, as you guys can see here, we have the field of view settings. We play on 118. Between a 110 to a 120 is the best FOV to play on. Okay, guys, anywhere between that range is the best FOV to play on. Everybody has FOV. I recommend using it. Take advantage of it. It's the best way to play. Okay, make sure you go down to ADS field of view and have this set to affected. What this is going to do is going to allow you to be able to your gun to look at it as a far range. You're seeing a bigger field of view of your gun with the peripheral view in the back. So it makes it seem like you have no recoil, visual recoil there at all. So this is a great thing to have on. Okay, guys, we're gonna go down to camera and turn off world and weapon motion blur. All right, guys, these things play no effect in your gameplay whatsoever. It makes everything look so ugly. It makes things look blurry, and you do not want blurriness when it comes to your gameplay because it's gonna make it hard to see enemies, and if it's hard to see enemies, it's hard to get kills, okay guys? So turn these both off. Make sure your fill grain is set to 0, okay? Film grain should be all the way down to 0. This also adds like a little bit of a blur effect to your gameplay, to your visual effects. You don't want that, like I said, you want everything to be crispy clear, so you want to see things as clear as possible, including your enemies and targets. Alright guys, I'm going to do it here for the best settings you guys can be using right now in Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. This is brought to you by the Reckless Gaming team. I hope you guys did enjoy. Don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new. It has been your boy ZRZ. And until next time guys, peace out.
I praise the Lord, the break, the